your body. Feel like that core is in charge. Elbow stays in. You're not going to do anything from here. Try to get all turn. So you want to see how much you want to lift the arms up into your body?
I think the feeling of it's going to feel like it's like this.
Oh yeah, for sure, like this. Watch this.
Yeah, exactly. It's going to feel almost that way.
I want no lift. That you're already
it's lifting.
Yeah, you're already lifting. Watch this. This would be a better explanation. You're on this plane when you turn. This is clean rotation, right? As clean as it gets. Now watch. Right on my shoulder plane, my left arm. That golf club could never be in a bad position because if it's right there in front of my hands the whole way, that's me not disconnecting. It's me turning on a clean plane right there. Anything above that and up on my neck right there with this arm has been obviously lifted away from the body's rotation.
Right.
So in order to have set yourself up for no manipulation on the way through and to rotate right back like this, that left arm better match that shoulder plane. This is a visual. This is my favorite little visual here. Your right is going down this line, okay? Your right butt cheek. And your left shoulder is going down that line. So it's like a twist. It's like a pre-twist. Big. Do it. And no hands to the top of your swing. I don't want to see any hands. I want to see Steve Stricker at the top of your swing.
Yeah, the club face looks completely different. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It feels like it's...
Give me some rehearsals there. I don't want to see any lift. Slow that club down a lot. I want to see super slow motion. No, it was a lot better.
Okay.
But it's not wrong. Okay. I don't want to see any lifts. Put it right here. Okay, ready? Do not move your hands. Keep this elbow in front of you and only turn your body.
I wish I could...
Only turn your body. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what it feels like? It feels like the face is really shut.
And you're not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. You got this.
Like that.
No, it's too much lift. Arm plane's already too far out. Around you. You are shutting. Here's the thing. You're at checkpoint 1 right here. And watch this. You're going to put your right hand up and you just turn. Just turn. So you're just going to turn around your body. And that's what I'm trying to help you understand.
Yeah, so it almost feels like it's going to feel behind for me.
Yeah. How about this one? Your body's
Yes,
the planet.
for you it will because you've been so far.
I'm so in front.
How about this one? This is easy.
Yeah.
Your body's the planet Saturn, and Saturn's rings go perpendicular to the planet. You're sitting here like this in your swing plane. Those are the rings, right? Turn them on the rings.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm understanding what I'm trying to do. It just feels behind.
Right.
Like, almost. Is that better?
Go ahead and take a swing from there. Let's see what that feels like. What that looks
Yeah,
like.
stop there and then turn and then hit the shot.
Just hit it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got to make sure it's in the right spot when we do that.
I love it. I should be missing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Take a real swing with that feeling that you just got right there. I want to see what that does to you also.
So it's there. Correct?
Yes, that's much better. Let's see what you got. Anchor the hip. Look at that swing. Watch this. If it doesn't change at all, meaning if it doesn't change at all, because I'm truly connected, it wouldn't be here.
Right.
It wouldn't be. Is it good out in here? The answer to that was no.
No, correct.
You know? So the thing about it is, it's when you understand this, which is what I need to get you on, come on over here, and you get this feeling that the hands are going right down the train track of your feet. The club is just hinging on this plane, but the hands go right there. That's my, let's forget the club. My body turning it right down the line of my feet. Eventually that would be right there in front of my chest. This has never left the center of my chest. And when you do that, these questions all get answered already because that's...
You do that again.
Yeah. now I can rotate as hard as I want,
Yeah.
and I have no manipulation. If your arms are here, and your body's turning on this plane, and now your arms are on this plane, you have to do something.
Right.
Especially if the club head and the hands are behind your body. We're gonna have to do something. All the something that you feel is all just manipulation that we're having to make because of where the backswing is.
Okay.
And under pressure, that would lead to a lot of doubt, right?
It leaves a lot of doubt, and that's why, but here's the thing, that's why this guy in the past has been able to have so many creative thoughts for what could work through impact. Because there's so much more going on up there than what visually looks to be what it is when you look at it on camera for most golfers. I mean, any golfer, Blair, if we would have just posted this film and I didn't say a word today, would have been like, oh, dude, Porzak's killing it with this guy. Look at this guy's got a great swing.
Right.
But even the best move the golf club around their body, and think about this. This is another way to say the exact same thing. Taught thousands of lessons at this point in my young career, and I'm telling you right now, I've never seen somebody show up and be fast with their body on the way back. So when everybody's kind of quick on the way back, and we're always telling people to be patient, and I've never seen anybody fast with their body, that means they're fast with what? Their hands.
Right.
The hands, from the minute they take the golf club back, are swinging away from the center of your chest, and the center of everybody's chest. People don't realize what it's like to actually keep it together without moving arms in any direction. Blair, I hope you're watching this too, dude, because this is going to be this for you, dude.
Yep. I'm gonna be sucking in all
Okay.
this knowledge.
But this is huge for you, Sam. I mean, I want you in here. I want you nailing checkpoint 1. I want you feeling what it's like to have this club actually in the set position. There's a reason it's called the set position.
Mhm.
It is set. I mean, it's ready to go. And from there, you can see there's no manipulation. I'm just moving it around my body.
Right. So I guess I gotta feel what's right for me
Mhm.
right now. And if you say the takeaway is okay,
Hop in here real quick. I just want you to feel this.
Yeah,
So-
it's basically the second half of your backswing.
It's the second half of your back.
so here's my question: is if that's hard to find for me, is it got to be fear that dictates fear?
Absolutely. Oh, right hip going back, right shoulder going back.
Right. So in order to fix the level of my arms lifting, let's
There's
say
a couple of things that have
well,
to take place.
let's say I had majority. Let's say I was anchored on the left side. I
But you
couldn't
need-
really lift.
Yes.
Could
there's
I?
no. That's
right.
one.
And all of a sudden, if I was here,
You could.
all I wanted to do
Was lift.
I mean, your arm is just
Right.
It's just
So-
now I have 2 legs. It's like now I'm kind of unclear of how much here, so then how much here.
Want to hear the best part?
If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Of course it
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, now, see, now that's
But
funny
watch this.
because
But what here's and I just have to get you to the point, and Mike's sitting here watching this, knowing this too, to where when you see it as simply as we see it, you see it. There's only it only happens in one way.
Right.
I mean, it's literally going to make so much sense when you feel like you're like, oh, there's no other way, because this is absolutely the way to do it. If we get set right here, this is never going to hit a wall. I'm already in the spine angle that if I just move my left shoulder to my right foot, look at, I'm already in the same spine angle I'm
Right.
actually in. The weight crawls. We have the body track over there. You see it crawls like an air bubble in like one of those doctor's office scales, right? Where the air bubble's
Right.
right here, the weight. That's where the weight starts, and it crawls right back in the instep to the left heel. So ready? That's going to be there.
see, I love that, and I 100% understand that. But to me, for some reason, I have made a connection that is left loaded for me.
Left load. Wait,
Like
which way?
exactly, like
Which
the
way?
staff.
Yeah. So check this out.
I don't
That's-
know. I don't know why.
You know
but
why?
the left leg is more bent. For some reason, connects the dot that. Whoa, it's left.
But did you ever get your spine angle,
Correct.
understanding that
And
it's
now,
set?
now
That you're doing this to set this,
correct.
so that you can hit the home run, so that you can
Right.
really get after the golf shot, so that you can never get in front of the golf ball, and that
That
the
way.
arms are moving
Yeah, yeah.
with you, and you can actually deliver the punch like this,
Right.
and not like this.
Right.
Hold on,
Okay.
look at this guy. Let's see our true coil. Oh, there it is.
So
Yeah, getting there. That's
Okay.
what I'm talking about.
I
One,
guess- I
distance
guess
and
that-
accuracy.
I
Two,
guess-
with efficiency. Deep turn, width, connection.
I
Look
guess
at
for some reason that that looks to me left,
job.
but it's not. Correct or no?
No, that's not left. No way. It's
Nope. Nope. Coming from the guy who's feeling it, and check this out. Here's what it comes down to. Here's what I'm gonna actually. Oh, this is the best way to go about it. Right here. Right here. Awareness of the left hip.
Right.
I'm loading behind it. I'm looking at the back of the ball.
Okay.
I'm able to move into
Correct.
the golf
Correct.
ball.
Correct.
Here's somebody, and we're gonna give him a shout out right now, because we can sit here and talk about this all day. So let's take that iPad pity, and let's pull up Mark Hensby, give him a big shout out for one of the, you know, truly awesome golf swings I've seen out there. And he's exactly representative of what we like to see. Okay, so you know what we love about this, as you can see that this is the reverse K right here. We have a spine angle set and the hips up.
I love it.
You can see what he's doing is he's basically
one of my best thoughts ever.
right around the spine angle.
Ever was left hip up.
Well, that's, you know,
No, it's funny.
if you ask Bill Hostler how many times he's heard high left hip, he'd tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
High left hip, high left hip, high left hip. That holds the anchor point. That allows your pelvis not to be moving into the spine angle teetering as a result.
We were just talking about that yesterday.
No, 100%. It's at any point when I'm struggling, or which at some point I find some correlation to keeping the left hip up.
Loads him behind the golf ball. He's kept his hip exactly where it was as starters. Kept his spine angle exactly where it was. At every point in the swing, sternum and hands. Together the whole way, right?
Right.
All the way until, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's money. So what can he do as a result? He's loaded behind the ball, and he can charge the golf ball without ever having to back up.
Yeah.
And all I know is when you have a golf club and you're walking like this, what's that face doing? It's dragging alongside you, but the minute you drag it and walk in this direction,
Right.
flip. So.
Okay, that's easy.
All right,
let's see.
Let's hit some balls.
Better?
Is that any better?
That's better.
Yeah, so it just feels like I'm actually coiling into. It's almost like I'm trying to get left. Yeah, it's weird, man. It feels like I'm stacking.
But your head's way behind it.
Right. Like that.
Dude, that's actually strong.
Boy, is that nice.
It's like strong, you know? Turn. No hands, turn. And your super fast tempo going back, dude, is going to be hard for you to catch up with the body. So smooth. Yes. Way better. Way better.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's something it should be hard to do, to be honest.
For sure.
When it's easy, I feel like I can manipulate it.
Mm.
That's the.
That was really good right there, but here's the thing. I want you to have a visual for where that left shoulder is according to your body. So when you look at it, to me, my left shoulder covers my right foot.
Okay.
That's a good
If you
visual.
cut it short, you're still going to see your right foot. 90 degrees is not enough for you. You've got to get.
Oh, it's got to get.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I see
there
what
you
you're
go.
saying.
You're not making it, and that's the thing, is you're nailing it, but it's not a deep enough turn. Long body turn, short arm swing. So this line here. Turn your right butt cheek just right now, right down this line. Okay. Now do that again. So from the start, and get your left shoulder as far down the line to Blair as possible. Your left shoulder.
Do that again.
Do it with just your left hand now. Might go down the other way. Keep the left arm straight and do it. So go back to the ball. Do not bend the arm at all. And here's why I want you to do that. You watch this. When I keep my left arm straight and do it, like this. See how I have the right leverage right there? Now watch, if my body did not move and my arm goes back, it folds, which is what yours does, right? That's where, you're just lifting it up there. Turn it up there. If you turn it up there, it will actually be in the position that you need to be in. Okay. And that's a feeling that'll actually, rather than being a thought, will put you in the right spot.
Yeah.
Still manipulated. Watch, I'll show you what
Yeah,
not manipulated.
you'll be able to see this on camera soon.
This will be not manipulated. Ready? That's not manipulated. There. Yes, dude.
Yeah, it feels like the club is very that way. That makes sense.
Yep. Because your hands were this way before, and your club was that way.
Correct. Right. It was like that way.
It's behind the rotation.
So it's okay to feel a little bit of cup, because it feels
For
cupped.
you right now, yes. And Cameron Siska actually had this lesson earlier this morning.
'Cause it
We
feels
don't
like-
want to.
It
we
feels like that.
and exactly, and we don't, I don't want to say, I'm not teaching you to be cupped. I'm also not teaching you to be bowed. I'm teaching it for it to just be flat and flat, because it's just right there in front of you the whole time. And it's when it kind of veers off behind you that it gets that bowed look.
Right.
Okay.
But right now it feels cupped.
It will feel that, absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean,
And that will be the face being more open and not having the face more shut.
right. It's more that way, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it feels more open, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, dude. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
There it was. That was way better going back.
There's so much less amount of lift. Club can't not possibly get laid off from there.
I mean, if Blair can see it, we must be doing something right.
That's right.
I give him more credit than that.
Thanks, Adam.
Ooh, hello. Man, let's go with those. Let's go with the side by side. Do that again for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. I feel like I'm freaking like Furyk or something. I'm going like here.
And it's like the exact opposite.
It's
The
not even
club's like not
close.
even doing anything,
Yeah.
right?
I feel like I'm going like this.
Yeah.
That's so much cleaner.
Yeah, and then almost
Like
like
this.
correct, like this way to that way.
Like you're going like this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, dude, give me, let's see it.
Yes, dude.
Watch this, you guys. Watch this. This is
That was
so
nice.
fun. This is one I love my job right here. Love when I got to work with like a good player with
Feels like I'm
talent.
doing like a pitch.
Just sling it.
Yeah.
Let's watch this, guys. This is gonna be fun.
Before and after.
Before and after. Ready for this? It's the first one of the day. Looks like it's gonna be money. Watch this. There's the rehearsal. Watch how good this is, you guys. Club in front of hands the whole way. Oh, thank you. Way
That's like
better.
a foot of difference.
Dude, look at the left arm, you guys. It's on the shoulder. Look, you can actually see his neck. His head. You were over your hairline here. You were in this position right here,
Correct.
with the club falling off behind in this direction over here.
So essentially, that's a neutral face. It just feels.
You're dead square
It
with
feels-
the face.
it
You want to hear?
feels
You want to
I
see
don't
why?
know.
Look at this. I mean, could that be any more textbook right there?
Right.
And how about this? Look at the elbow flaring up away from our body and behind us. Look at our sternum facing over here. Look at your sternum actually facing the camera right here. Your sternum's like facing over in this direction, if we're being honest. And just all lifted. This is turn. And this is, everything's deep.
Yeah, you know, when you say turn, it's great that I can hear turn, but it's actually, for me, it feels like I'm like that way.
Yeah, no, I totally
Like-
understand that.
I guess the word would be like, I'm like that.
I totally
Whereas
yeah,
turn would be
absolutely.
actually in my
In
head.
your head, around that way.
Yeah, because I mean
It's turning, but here's I'm saying turning with your right butt cheek going
correct.
towards
So,
your
so
left shoulder going
essentially
that way.
it's like a more of a coil look.
Coil. That's
Coil,
the word.
yeah. Instead of because you can't coil like you can't.
No.
Right, it would have something.
Well,
that's
that was
like
actually a description we gave last night. We were talking about what Tip Joe was doing. We were talking about this is great. That scale was working more. That little
yeah.
air bubble was going this way, not going that way.
Right.
If it loads here, if you think about it like this, for every inch you're laterally moving, I mean, I don't even have to be a scientist to figure this out. You're probably negating like 10 degrees of rotation, right? That's 10 degrees I could have gone this way.
Right. 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
And if I negate 10 degrees of rotation, I have to imagine that's a lack of connection, and I have to imagine a lack of connection without that rotation is miles per hour of club speed.
So that's maybe one of the things. If I get lazy, I want to go this way. I want to go.
Oh
that way.
yeah.
I think everybody wants to move off the golf ball going this way. We have to remember to move off the golf ball with a preset setup, a wall right here, and turning inside that wall and never bumping it. I actually feel like I'm turning left, more away from the wall.
Correct.
And upper body's going right.
It feels to me more stacked-ish.
Counter balancing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. How's that downswing? I didn't see the downswing.
That was money. You didn't have to manipulate anything.
Right,
You didn't have to drop it back down and roll the hands through. You actually just went turn.
Right.
That's the
It's yeah.
Nothing stacked about that, right?
No, yeah, it's crazy. It feels, yeah. I think I correlate with stacked the left knee bend, but as
Lower
long
body
as the left
forward,
knee,
upper body turning
That's-
back.
as long as the
Yeah.
left
It's
knee,
a huge turn.
Huge turn.
You'll never
it
be
doesn't
stacked
it
as
doesn't
long-
feel it doesn't feel stacked. It's not stacked if the left knee is bent.
That was so nice.
Very nice.
That's better. That was so nice.
I'm gonna get one from face on it.
That's like one of the biggest things I work on in pitching, especially when I go see Pat, is he hates this. It's always, you know, and it's actually a lot simpler to do with a shorter swing, obviously, because you're just here.
Well, you expose the bounce all the time too when it comes to that.
Right. So you can kind of cheat it a little bit. But this way, you got to almost, for me, feel that.
Well, not only is your angle of attack better when you do that.
Yeah. Yeah. It feels like, that way. How's that?
It's money. Dude.
Really good.
It's really good. Let's get it. Look at this guy. Look at
So
this guy.
good.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah,
One
it's
golf
good.
swing that we just attack
Hit some
all
drivers.
the time.
Yeah.
That feeling.
Can I hit driver here?
Yeah, dude. Go
Okay.
for it.
I think golf in Ireland.
So obviously with the driver, here's the thing, when we're behind it, right? We want to set
Right.
that hip up.
Right.
We want to be well behind that golf ball. Ball on the instep of our left foot, off of our left shoulder. That's right.
That was better.
You got some,
You know what's funny?
some good speed in there.
You know what's funny is
That was closer.
it feels like I've got to go this way to get that way.
With the club head.
Yeah, it feels like I've got to go almost.
I understand that.
That way
I
to go
understand
that
what you're saying. It's not with the hands, but with the shaft and the club head.
Yeah, it's weird.
Club's
It's
out in front of you in order to do it.
it feels like I went more that way as opposed to.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, obviously that would be less linear, right? That second one was. I feel like you can do that again. So it's that way.
And then big turn.
I know what I would get you to do. I'd really get you to slow down the backswing.
Right.
With the driver. I mean, the longer the golf club and I get that in my hand, I even get even slower. You know, for me with that driver, not real loose, but I just want to give you an idea. Just watch the patience going back here.
Here.
Super
Look at that.
turn.
Yeah. How good's that?
Super good.
Appreciate it, guys.
He likes showing off. Does it all the time.
It's just a little.
Press the record button for the film. Yeah, just like that.
How's that right there?
Good right there. Patient. I want to feel like it's that slow when you actually take your real swing. Wind it up with the body. I mean, dude, Sam, I'll tell you this. That needs to be the rhythm at which you do it.
Yeah.
It's going to only be repeatable if you can do that. That bang-bang tempo with that driver just cannot be the case. It has to come from here.
Yeah.
And that arm, its club is... It's the longest the outside horse is away from the inside horse of all the golf clubs in the bag. So if we're talking about speed going back and speed coming from hands, and that's being a big part that disconnects, to me, of all golf clubs.
Yeah. So
The
that's
longer
like,
it gets, the more
this
patient
one was better.
That last one was,
Okay.
I think, a fantastic tempo.
Yeah.
That was, you know, you're a little bit more of a Nick Price kind of guy with that tempo.
Yeah.
Great golfer, guy did well. I'm just saying, we should just be more patient. Our hands should be a little slower going back, and just do it a little more methodical.
Okay. Is that all right right there?
Yeah, really good.
Beauty. All right, Sammy Chi, good job today.
All when I do is
All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed that video. Sam, I hope you enjoyed your lesson. I'm sure Adam enjoyed teaching you.
Awesome.
That was one hell of a thing to watch, and I hope the viewers got to learn a lot. And if they're ever in San Diego, be sure to hit up Adam. But the whole goal is to get as many of his players out on tour, me included, Sam especially. It's time to make some progress, time to keep on grinding. Everybody, you do the same. Let's go.